So you're curious, huh? You've been hanging around with this guy and something seems kind of off, but you can't really tell because you kind of like him, but at the same time, you want to protect yourself from being used. This might be a good start to understand him a little bit more. Allow me to go over these 8 elements on how to know if a guy is using you or likes you. Number 1, if he's only there for you on his time, he's using you. Maybe you are a dedicated person, so you put effort into things that are important to you. This means that you're willing to rearrange your schedule in order to see this guy, which is normally a great quality if you're hanging out with someone who does the same. Does he cancel or reschedule and expects you to go his way or the highway? Maybe he expects you to call while he's busy doing him, but if you need anything, he suddenly goes missing in action. If it seems like you're the only one coordinating schedules to please him, this is a red flag that he is using you. Number 2, if he makes time to be there for you, he likes you. On the other hand, you may be seeing a guy who puts in the same effort into hanging out as you do, or more. He'll make some changes to his schedule if needed, and he's definitely available to help if you have an emergency. If he does this, he likes you. Number 3, if he only sees you in private, he's using you. This is a tricky red flag since it can easily be masked as romantic. This guy might start off inviting you to hang out one-on-one, which is normal, but after a while you may notice that you only hang out at each other's house or place where there aren't any other people around. If you start getting the feeling that he's keeping you his little secret, this isn't a cute secret to be. There is a reason he isn't putting you two in the spotlight. Heck, he isn't even putting you guys under a flashlight. He's keeping you in the shadows because he's simply using you for the time being. Number 4, if he sees you no matter who's around, he likes you. On the opposing team, we have the guy who likes you, who is proud to be out and about with you at any place and time. He doesn't mind introducing you to people he knows if you run into them, and he might even invite you to group events in order to meet and bond with his friends. This is a guy who is truly pursuing a potential relationship with you. He's not only allowing you into his personal bubble, he's inviting you. Number 5, if he sees you first to get it out of the way, he's using you. We all have busy schedules, but you make time for what you want to make time for. I mean, we just have to check the weekly screen time on our phones to know that we definitely have time to spare, even if we feel busy. A guy may be using you if you feel like he's always fitting you into a short time slot at his convenience. If you hang out for an hour or even less sometimes, he will be quick to get up and pack since he has other things to do soon afterwards. Unless he got some high profile job that you can confirm, no one is that busy for someone they like. So in this case, he's using you. Number 6, if he puts you first, no matter what stands in his way, he likes you. Now, in a breath of fresh air, we have the guy who makes it work no matter what. He might be slammed with things to do, but he realizes the importance of being with you as well. He will clear an afternoon or even a whole day in order to spend time with you uninterrupted. A guy who likes you knows how vital it is to spend quality time with someone they're trying to connect with, and that's what he'll do with you. You'll become his priority. Number 7, if he always asks for favors, he's using you. Being helpful is a wonderful quality. It is the moral of most stories after all. The problem is when someone takes advantage of your kindness and exploits it. After about your 5th favor to this person, you've got to ask yourself a couple of questions. First of all, could he be doing more to help himself? And second, do you feel like he automatically expects you to say yes to any favor after like the 40th one he asks? If the answer to these are yes, you got a user on your hands. Number 8, if he returns favors, he likes you. Give and take is a phrase that discusses the balance necessary in all situations. If you give a little help, it's normal to have some help in return at another time. This is how good people work together, and this is how you'll feel when you're with a guy who likes you. He may ask you for favors because, well, he's human, but he'll also be just as open to do favors for you when you're the one in need. And if he openly reaches out to offer you help, then you know he likes you. overall, if you watched this video and thought, man, I am being used as a Wikipedia right now, I am sorry to hear that, but I am happy you are realizing it sooner rather than later. You should always aim to be with someone who is genuine about their feelings for you and who expects the ancient saying, treat others how you want to be treated. Don't settle for less. You are a satin cloth, not a used tissue. But do let me know if he is using you or not, and if you like this video, feel free to give it a like and maybe consider subscribing for more weekly uploads. And as always, thanks for watching.